Hey everyone, it's Todd Bookspan. I'm back with a summary of Module 2. But before I jump in on that, I just want to really circle back on Module 1 and ask how you did on that digital addiction assessment. I can tell you the good news is after going through the program 2 years ago, I rescored myself recently and I'm much improved over how I was then, but still have ways to go. So what I would encourage you all to do is to make a list of the top 3 to 5 items that you're going to eliminate from your day-to-day. In talking to many of you, it looks like the top 2 things that people want to stop doing is having your phone out at the dinner table, checking your email at stoplights. I've even heard of a few of you who are throwing them into the back seat now. Good luck to you on that. I'd love you to go to the private Facebook page that we've set up and go ahead and put what you're committed to eliminating from your life. Now, as always, Darren does a great job of giving us a slap upside the head. I love the quote when he said, "You get in life what you tolerate, and life will organize around the standards that you set." And so then he jumped right in and really walked us through a few important addictions that we all suffer from. He says, first off, we want to be wanted, right? He said, we all love it when people hit like on our Facebook page. We're always waiting for that. And I loved it when he reminded us that President Obama was only elected with about 50% of the vote, and that pretty much the rest of the world hates him. And so if it's okay for him not to be liked, it's okay for you and I not to be liked as well. The second thing he talks about is the what am I missing syndrome, right? Bill Hart called that FOMO, fear of missing out. And that's really wondering, hey, if I'm not paying attention to Facebook, what is it that I'm gonna miss? And he said, really when you're doing this, you're in continuous partial attention, right? We've all been there. You're looking at your phone, seeing what's going on social media while you're trying to have a conversation. Really, you just need to start spending time focusing more on yourself and less on focusing on what others are doing. The third thing is that we're busy being busy and accomplishing little. I think this is huge in the mortgage business. How many times have you gotten to the end of the day where you've had great intentions in the morning, but you realize that you spent a ton of time being interrupted by your processor with questions. You had realtors bugging you all day for updates on things that you thought you already had given them status on. You had clients unexpectedly interrupting your day. And really in the end, you got to take control. Darren says only results matter, right? In the end, if you were busy all day, but you didn't get any of the loans done, then you're just busy being busy. So that leads us into our homework. Darren's going to train us all to do what's called a 90-minute jam session. That's 90 minutes of you in what he calls a bubble of silence. So it's like flying on an airplane, leaving the go-go internet off, and just being all at one with yourself. And during that 90 minutes, you're going to focus on one thing. Now for loan officers, that project can be things like working on your CRM, going through your database looking for refinance opportunities, setting up your annual client review strategy with Mortgage Coach. There's so many things that you can do to build yourself to go forward, but these are those big projects that need to get done. And sometimes they'll take more than 90 minutes, but you can do them in different 90-minute chunks. Now it's going to be hard. Darren will warn you that it's like retraining a new muscle, right? As you get out there running, sometimes you can't run 5 miles on the first run, you only run a little bit. So you may take shorter jam sessions to start, but just know that 90 minutes is the goal. You got to commit to 3 this week, which Darren says should be easy because he does 3 a day. So I'm really looking forward to hearing how you all do at the end of Module 3. We'll see you guys.